Okay, so we're gonna clean our ears and then apply the Mirataz right now. Use the cleaners, this epiotic, and you just get a couple of these. Actually, a couple of these cotton rounds. So what I do is I just put some of the cleaner on. I fold it in half, put some of the cleaner on, kind of just soak the whole thing through. Kind of running out right now. But yeah, just like that. So you can't really see, but it's wet. Then usually I clean both ears. So usually I just give her a few scratches to kind of get her used to it. And then I kind of just go over and I gently pet her ear just to get her used to the ear touching on the inside. And then I'll go ahead and one hand I hold her head and the other hand you just kind of put the half round in and I just hold it kind of. And I don't really scrub, but I kind of just like dab it. You don't have to don't go too deep. Just go sort of like the middle of the ear up. You kind of let it soak and dab a bit. And then you kind of slide it off. Just like that. Good girl. And then you can do the same with the second ear. Right? First get her used to it. Sort of touch the ear. And you can kind of use the other hand to sort of prop the ear up if she tries to fold it. Same thing, just put it in there. If you need to flip it around or something to get more of the soaking. And then just glide up, just like a few seconds. Dab, 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 dab. Then glide up. Okay. Don't scrub. Don't put too much pressure. Okay, that's a good girl. And then I just dry them. And the dry them is the same thing. You kind of just put it in. You kind of fold it over and just dab. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, 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 dab. This one you don't slide because it's a little rough. So you kind of just like dab your way up the ear. Go. Dab, 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 dab. And then, so on the ear that you're not putting medicine, it doesn't need to be like bone dry. But the other ear needs to be as dry as possible. So then I'm doing left ear, my left. I mean her left. So that's this ear here. So we just want to make sure it's as dry as possible. I still feel it. So you want to feel it. It's still a little bit damp. The outside of the ear can be damp. That's fine. The inside needs to be dry. So we're going to dry it as much as possible. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Now we're going to do the medicine. Okay, so it's the Mirataz. Inside, you got the tube. We'll also put some of these like little finger gloves inside. And what you do is put the finger glove on your finger. And usually what I do is I just put my finger next to the ruler. And we only go about a third of the way up. It's marked here. Right here. And I just put my finger next to it like this. And then I sort of like remember where it hits on my finger and then I apply it. So yeah, so I measure here, then okay, about, right at the first like line on my finger. So then I'll just apply it. I like to apply it a little slower. This is a new tube, so it's like kind of crazy. But I don't usually apply it like super thin. I make it a little bit thicker, just to So she gets enough. This new tube is kind of weird. And then afterwards, I kind of just compare it just to make sure I got enough. If she starts getting antsy, you can kind of just give her a pet. It's okay. If you accidentally put too much, that's okay. You can kind of just like scrape it off with the tube. So I think I put a little bit too much. So I'm just gonna scrape it off with the tube here. Okay. That seems about right. You can kind of put your finger up to the chart to measure it. Okay. And then it's okay. And it's the same thing. Kind of give her some pets. Touch the ear, the inside, to kind of let her get used to it. And then usually I use one hand to fold open the ear, and the other you just go in. Then you can kind of just rub it like that. Good girl. And just start about at the middle of the ear, and then you can kind of go, and then same thing, just slide out. Make sure to get it all in there. And that's it. Good girl. All done. And if you want, you can give her a little greenie or something afterwards. Tell her she's a good girl. All right. That's it.